Not around that time. Alikuwa shaenda in the US, and I called him. The words to combine words in English. So and there was like drawing lines. So I called my brother and he told me that maybe you should go for it. I know you can. And I was so happy. And I thought, and I'm funny English and literature, and you get English and literature. I think I should look for something else because I was so influenced to try special education. I tried to combine the two and took Bachelor of Education in Special Education. That was I did. And when he completed his master's, he called me and told me, Munene, do you know what? I'm going to take special education. And I was so happy. I used to tell him, you are my book. If I decide to take masters in special education. And I was so proud. I'm still proud of what he did. I know you may not know this, but my brother was a great supporter of Arsenal. Who support Arsenal? Maybe you know him as a fan of Arsenal. So when I was in high school, I used to play a lot of football, and he used to have pictures of Arsenal players. That time we worked in a gazette, and he used to tell me, "Kuja to watch ball." Kuja nikuonyesha kwenye European, because I was so interested in football. I find comfort when they give me comfort. My brother, I love you a lot. And I hope you will find peace wherever you are. Yeah, may you continue to live on. Your legacy will continue. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynette. God bless you. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you. It is well. It is well, Lynette. So this time, we want to give to the Fiancé of Eric, Nina.
Praise be to God.
Amen.
Fear not, for I have walked through the unknown, and it is full of joy and love. I have to write. Guess I will cry if I don't write. I come to you as a representative of the U.S. and of my hometown and of my family. Our town is located in a valley, nestled between inactive volcanic mountain chains on both sides. The Pacific Ocean is only an hour away by car. The snow in the mountains only an hour away. The barren lava fields, millions of tall trees and dense dark green, waterfalls, volcanic hot springs. The people of our town are attracted from near and far to these natural amenities, and they often find a permanent home after attending the University of Oregon. As you all know, Eric loved an adventure, and he went on many. When we drove through a dark and terrible storm in California, he never expressed fear, and he was my adventure companion in the US and here in Canada. It is no wonder that he felt at home in Eugene, because it allowed him to pursue his passions, his studies, running long-distance races, volunteering, attending church, meeting with others in the African community to celebrate holidays and milestones, eating good food from home kitchens, welcoming new African students in with welcoming arms, and a collection of furniture for just in case someone needed a bed, a desk, or a couch. Every day, Eric took full advantage of his waking hours, often staying true to his 4 o'clock alarm, beginning the day by grading papers at his desk, right next to where I continued to sleep. At 5 o'clock, we often went outside to exercise in the dark, early morning of summer, when he would begin with a warm-up on the track next to his house, and then we would run a 5K on the neighborhood streets, although often I was taking a leisurely bike ride. It was a great way to start the day. We would park our ways for work at 6:30 a.m., and he would send me to my job with a canteen of tea and a full breakfast. From the very day I met him, I knew I had met my match in all ways. We met at a mutual friend's party on the 4th of July of 2024. I fell in love at first sight. He stayed to become the last guest at the party, where I would be staying overnight. It was the night of a dry thunderstorm. There was lightning in the air that night and electricity between us. We shared an obsessive drive to work harder and more than expected of us. We shared a belief that we could juggle work, play, hobbies. I can't read my writing. We shared a belief that we could juggle work, play, hobbies, and managing farms alongside volunteer work. We saved for an unknown future and dreamt of creating a world that we wanted to live in. Removing barriers to improve the lives of a future generation was the foundational rock on which we were building our careers together. He was and remains a comforting support to my anxious over-preparing and my fear of the unnecessary discomfort of life. Slowly, he took this fear out of me by showing up and believing in me, taking me out for bike rides, encouraging me to apply for jobs, passing the water to me as I completed my job interviews with it drying up, cooking food for me, and letting me be my authentic self without fear of judgment or abandonment. In Eric, I found a companion for my father to watch sports with and enjoy technology with. In Eric, I found a bonus son for my mother who connected with him through their shared love of cooking for others and farming kales, corn, beans, and tomatoes, amongst many other produce. In 2025, everyone in our family contributed to making my dream of selling produce at a Sunday market happen. Without my mother, my father, my sister, or Eric, I could not have accomplished this goal alone. We truly made a great team. Eric made my dreams come true. If I expressed the desire to buy a house, build a new program, get goats, or have a lofty career path, raise a family, even, he was immediately supportive, and he was ready to discuss how we could work together as a team to accomplish those dreams. His peers and friends in the U.S. expressed to me, and over, he was always ready to exchange deep thoughts and encouragement when it was wanted, and he had the ultimate respect for everyone. We have been graced with his presence in the U.S. since he arrived. He has changed the lives of children and families in our community as a special education teacher and researcher. His work will never be forgotten. May his memory live on in our hearts forever. Thank you.
for touching my body. Eric, I love Eric. Eric is my lovely uncle. Thank you for love of me. I do. I care. You are kindness with me as I grow. I hope you reach over me, always me. Thank you.
Thank you. So all the cousins, then we end with that. So you can come along with all the cousins. Okay?
Praise God again. I don't think we read the tribute from all cousins because we did it, but I will read mine. When this thing came up, we had to team up. We had to know who is to do what and who is to do the other thing. And I was given the role of writing this story. And I love writing so much. And I can tell you that in my 26 years, this is the saddest story that I have written. Dear cousin, in my life, I never imagined I would have to write a story this way. Thank you for living life to the fullest. Thank you for dreaming boldly, not for yourself, but for all of us. Thank you for going the extra miles to show us that anything is possible. You are a mentor, a friend, and an inspiration. Your life was marked with resilience, purpose, and quiet excellence. Though your absence hurts deeply, your story will continue to live with us, to live on through all of us who loved you. If I had one wish, I would have wanted to write the story of Eric, of how I would have wanted to write it in a different way. Know it in this way.
And as we